Reagan, thank you for that. The Hamden District Attorney's Office has identified the man killed in a December 20th officer-involved shooting in Springfield. He is 38-year-old Dennis Gerard of Springfield. Police responded to Worcester Street after a 911 call about a man armed with a knife and showing what was described as psychotic behavior. An officer fired his weapon, striking Gerard, who died at the scene. Springfield police and the DA's office are continuing to investigate. Findings on the use of force will be released publicly once finalized.